I took an acid.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah, yeah. Motherfucking game, why you playing more? Motherfucking game, why you playing more?
Wrong words.
I said hoe.
You so ready to call somebody a hoe. Who you mad at, Catherine?
What color is this? Ooh, I like this one. You want one? I think the next one is blue too. Yeah, it's blue. You want it? I don't like the green ones. Alright, they're sour.
Before, when you gave me these, I thought you was giving me some type of...
No, because that guy... Guys, listen, the story time is coming later, okay?
We can do it right now.
Cause no way! So there's this guy. Let me tell you from the beginning. Were you here? Were you there when this happened?
No.
So this guy requested me on Facebook, right? He goes to my school. I go to study class then. And then he started liking my picture. Nobody really likes people's pictures on Facebook. It's usually just Instagram. So I'm like, he's trying to say something. So I go to his pictures and I like it. And if he notices I like it, and then it was really trying to talk to me, he'll notice that I noticed him, and then he'll Facebook message me. So that's what happened. So he Facebook messaged me. So we decided to meet up one day, and we go to the Bay Plaza Mall.
I always tell this girl to stay home. She don't ever listen to me.
You have to pay $3 to get out of the parking lot, so I'm fucking tired about that shit. I meet him at Macy's. It's him and his friends. It's like 3 or 4 guys, I think, and then the girl. And as soon as they walk out of Macy's, I'm like, I don't even have to ask y'all that y'all smoke because you smell like hella. We had a blunt in his hand and they were all joking about, oh, light it up, light it up. He was like, cause I really need to smoke right now in the mall. So they were trying to get me arrested. He tells me like, oh yeah, you know, I'm high, and I'm like, oh okay, whatever, cool, normal shit. And then I smell alcohol. And then I asked him like, oh, were you drinking too? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh okay. But he was like, yeah, and I took an acid. So I didn't think that like much of it because I thought he meant like he had already taken the acid like way before I got there, and like he was already hot off the acid. So then I gotta pick up Fortune, the guy's name. Let's name him Matt.
No, let's just name him Stupid. Like,
so Stupid over here gets in my car. So I'm like in the underground part, and they parked outside like the smart people because I had to fucking pay $3 to get out.
Okay, Matt. Arnold.
Stupid gets into my car or whatever, and it makes sense, you know, you invited me, so he's gonna drive with me or whatever if we all going together. And then the guy and I are talking, and then I look over and his friends are gone. Where did you drive off to? Like,
first of all, when he got bad friends.
Honestly, just left him with me. Like, you don't even
Where's
really know
loyalty?
me. Right. So we're driving, we're talking, we're cooling, whatever. Then he gets like a little anxious, like, you know, he's just forgetting stuff. And he was like, oh, where are we going again? And I'm like, to pick up my sister. He was like, oh, okay. Like 5 minutes later, nah, but where are we going?
Oh,
you know, tripping out just a slight bit, and I just figured, okay, that's
Slight
probably from you know, the acid, whatever.
Just level 1.
After me getting lost and finally calling Fortune, she's giving me directions on how to get to where she's at. We pick her up, get in a car,
bruh. I already feel comfortable because she knows her, so I already feel comfortable. So I'm like, hi, what's your name? Like, he didn't respond at first. He didn't.
Go ahead. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, what's your name?
A few moments later.
Hello!
I thought he wasn't gonna respond.
The delay, I forgot that I asked him what his name was. This is how long it took him to respond to me. Cause I was already on the next topic, like, oh, where'd you guys meet? At first, I'm like, okay. He said stupid, but he said stupid like, stupid? Like, he said it in a Spanish accent. Yeah. Like, stupid. So I thought he couldn't speak English. Then she texts me, he's off acid. What?
So I had to let her know, like, oh, he's off acid. So I'm just thinking, like, okay, he's just gonna be this way for a little while, like, whatever. Like, the conversation's just gonna be a little bit awkward. We're on the Spring Parkway? Or the Bronx River?
We on the Bronx River. I'm at the point where, like, I'm getting tight because I'm, like, talking to him, trying to, like, talk to him. Because now he starts doing that shit where he's like, oh, where am I at? Where are we going? I don't feel safe. I know where I'm going. Like, it's okay. Like, trust me. Like, no, I don't feel safe. He starts bugging out.
So he's like, nah, I need to get out. Like, you need to pull over the next exit. Are you cool. Dead ass? I'm like, okay, we're gonna take you home now. He was like, okay, yeah, nah, I'm good. We get back on the highway. Where are we going?
You take this drug, and clearly you can't handle your drug. He tries the door thing again.
Bro, we're on the highway.
And that's when I blacked now. I'm like, yo, you need to chill out. You need to, I don't care. Like, you know, like Catherine was being way too nice. He was on some other drugs. He was in a different world. So we needed to connect with him on a different level.
Right.
We could not just talk to him civilized.
No,
we had
not at
to
all.
use our outside voices.
Yes.
Well, I used my outside voice anyway. Because
I have to be the neck.
thanks. First, I thought he was trying to be funny or trying to like act. You know how people act drunk or act high? He opened his phone perfectly fine. He goes and he clicks his phone open and he calls 911.
Really, nigga?
I don't know where I'm at. I don't know. Can you come get me? This is why his name is Stu. What are you doing? You're not supposed to be off this drug right now, okay? So the first thing that comes to my head is like, that's the boys. Like, that's 5-0. Like,
And you just called.
You just
told them,
called
I don't know where I am.
I don't know
what's
where I'm
happening,
at.
and then hung up.
like
As if somebody took the phone from you to like shut you up.
automatically, what they was gonna do? They was gonna track his phone, track Catherine's car.
But not my fucking car.
The boys pull up and come up on us or whatever. Well, I don't have nothing to do with that.
Do you recall any criminal acts? I don't recall that.
I'm not gonna feel that bad for leaving him at the corner. I'm sorry. Like, maybe it was an asshole thing. My first instinct in that moment was to say, yo, get out. We're not about to go down for your fault. They pull us over, they question us. We don't know. He don't know nothing either. He doesn't know where he's at. He doesn't know what he's doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And me and Captain, we just here in the car with him.
Like, it's not like I was dead gonna just leave you on the street or nothing. Like, that's a problem.
When he started acting up, that was time to just leave him.
I got off the exit of the highway. When I got to the stop sign at the end of the exit, I said, get out of my car.
Yeah. And he got out.
And he got out of my car.
Put him out the car. That's it. Like, let us know. Should we have let him out? Like, God forbid, yo, Catherine didn't pick me up from work. Catherine has to drive this car on the highway, and he's pulling the door to open it.
You're a grown-ass man, too. So I'm thinking, like, okay, if I don't let him out of the car, he's gonna start fighting one of us.
But, yeah, so we put him out. That was just crazy. I was asking you, like, asking what happened.
Oh, yeah.
And he's texting back like he knows that he was bugging out.
Yes, he knows.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, I felt like he was acting the whole time.
In the mall, his friend was like saying, oh, the last time I did it, like they've done this before. Bro, I remember your head was mad big. So, like, you remember what happens to you, but, like, you just don't know why the fuck you're tripping out. So I texted him, and I was like, you good? And he was like, thanks for asking, sorry for bugging out. I'm like, it's cool, you're welcome. I was like, I was pissed, but I know it wasn't your fault. He texted me like, oh, I want to make it up to you.
Make it up.
He said, oh, okay, yeah, I guess I definitely blew it. I didn't even respond, because if you don't know the answer to that,
you a dub. You think that we gonna be in the highway and you gonna start pulling doors? You a dub. You wanna call the police on yourself? You're a dub. Look, moral of the story, acid is stupid.
Don't even take it with your friends. Don't do it.
Let's just have a moment of silence for that. Alright, so that's it for this story time.
I finesse this shit.
We'll see you guys next time. That's why you gotta be a perfect. Got eyebrows done, got nails done, think she cute.
My eyebrows are gone.
Looking like Basuga.
My eyebrows off today. I mean, they're not bad. I feel like the only reason I like them is because I can fill them in.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
You know what I mean?
Okay, so